The Pretorian Applicator is a Bluetooth switch interface for iDevices by Pretorian Technologies and sold on inclusivetlc.com. After turning on the applicator, you will need to connect it to your device via Bluetooth. Every applicator has a serial number on the bottom, which allows you to know if you've connected the correct one to your device. Go to your device's settings to check for Bluetooth and connection to the correct applicator. Once you've connected, you are able to plug in anywhere from 1 to 4 switches to utilize. The applicator has many functions that the switches or channels can be programmed to. For most, we will use 5 and 6, space and enter. On the front of the applicator, you will hit channel and it will show the first channel. By hitting mode, you can change what the function of that switch is. If you are using 2 switches, channel 1 should be 5, channel 2 should be 6. One use for the applicator is to connect switches to a device to make a communication app more accessible for someone who does not use direct access.
Happy. Tired. I feel tired.
For anyone using a switch that is not able to immediately come off the switch, we will want to employ single shot. By pressing and holding down channel, you will see either 3 lines or 1 line and be able to change between them using mode. For single shot, we want to change each channel that has a switch to 1 horizontal line. You check your channel, press mode, switch to 1 line, and then your channel or switch is set to single shot. Press and hold channel and mode together until you see an L for lock. Your settings are locked into place. There are some apps that are available for purchase that have switch accessibility built into the app. For these apps, you will be able to set your settings and utilize the applicator and switches to play the games or navigate the app. Here is one example of an app. You can also connect the applicator to the iPad to access some websites, especially websites that have built-in accessibility features. One example is iGazeGames.com. You are also able to use Apple Music with the Pretorian Applicator. On the applicator, press and hold down on the keyboard until the green light below the music note turns on and is steady. Open your Apple Music and your switches are now set. Your first switch in Jack 1 is set to play the music. Your second switch in Jack 2 is set to skip forward. If you have more, there are 2 more settings for Jack 3 and Jack 4. You are also able to use switch control through the Apple iOS settings on an iPad. You can go to your settings and accessibility, switch control, and turn on switch control for the device. You are able to create what are called recipes in the device that allow you to access apps that do not have built-in switch accessibility. Here is an example of a recipe to turn the page of a book. When the book is opened, the switch is selected, and it will turn the page as if someone is swiping the page to the left. Remember, switch access looks different for everybody. Some people use their hands, while others use their head, elbows, toes, knees. If you can move that body part, you can make it switch accessible. The Applicator works well with iPads of all types, iPhones, and with any other Bluetooth-enabled tablet device or computer, such as Android and Surface Pro.